So at BMC, we actually build software for every operating system ever made, including mainframe. And running the research and development labs, which are tens of thousands of virtual machines worldwide, is a pretty big challenge for us, really managing all of these dissimilar operating systems, technologies, and keeping our R&D customers happy, as well as my internal employee population. So as you can imagine, really BMC software owning a lot of IT operations and IT service management software, we have a lot of tool sets in our pouch. But one of the things that we were struggling with was really how do you real-time manage the virtual machine infrastructure and optimize your overall capital investments. Once we brought Turbonomic into our infrastructure and turned it on, we actually saw a 25% increase in overall capacity. Not only that, the performance went through the roof.
So with the Turbonomic platform, it gave us the ability to really step back, allow it to make a lot of the performance optimization, a lot of the real-time placement decisions, which really alleviated a lot of the troubleshooting, a lot of the performance issues that we'd experienced in the past.
Our customers were calling us left and right saying, "What did you do?"
And really today, that automation is ongoing. There's a high degree of confidence that it will make the right decisions, it will guarantee the performance as we expect it. And in many cases, it operates on autopilot today. It's a set it and forget it, and we have the confidence that it's going to continue to provide the infrastructure efficiencies required. It'll also guarantee the application performance that's required to operate the business.
The return on investment was instantaneous for us. When you think about our data center infrastructure, we have tens of millions of dollars invested worldwide in a data center infrastructure, both for production as well as our research and development labs. When we turned on Turbonomic, it literally gave us 25% more capacity. Imagine that. Think about not having to spend $5 or $10 million to really meet the next year's capacity demand.
We're able to deliver cloud economics in a private cloud model for a fraction of the cost of public cloud resources.
When you look at the amount of scale that we get out of our own private cloud, it costs me about $100 a year to run a medium-sized virtual machine. An on-demand instance of that in said public cloud might be $1,000 a year. And the reason I can do that is because I am maximizing my hardware. Our hardware is running 100% all the time. There's not a lot of spare capacity. For example, our memory utilization in our cloud lifecycle management cloud is literally at 95%. Our CPU utilization is at 90+% with no user issues, no customer sat issues, running like a top. So that's one aspect of how we use cloud. But when you start thinking about workloads, do I want to go build the church for Sunday morning? Not really. I want to make sure if there's high bandwidth or scale that needs to happen from a scalability labs perspective or QA perspective, I can push that out to the public cloud. But really what you need to make sure is that you're optimizing what you're doing with the cloud. So if a workload can run in a $100 virtual machine on your private cloud, let it do so. But if you need some of the APIs and tool sets from Amazon or Azure, fine, let it be out there, let it be on a public cloud. A lot of people actually moved to the cloud because they thought it was cheaper. And it probably was. When you're running your virtual machines at maybe, or your compute at 15% or 20%, which is the average with regards to most companies that are out there. We're running our compute at 90+%. We're running our memory at 95%. We could not do that without Turbonomic.